Okay, this time we're going to continue our conversation, starting with the same market conditions that we had before. So we have the price per Uber ride on the vertical axis. We have the number of Uber rides on the horizontal axis, although I'm using the shorthand notation of P and Q to just make it a little bit easier, but note that that's what those mean. We have this 10 and 50 as our price and quantity at the point where the curves intersect. Now I want you to imagine what would have happened if we started with a price down here. Let's suppose the price per ride was $5, okay? We can employ the same way of thinking that we used before, and we can identify the quantity at $5 that the sellers would be willing and able to offer for sale. Looks like it's about 25 rides. And we can identify the quantity of rides that buyers are willing and able to buy. Looks like it's about 75 or so. When we look at the difference, we are now looking at 75 minus 25, or 50 rides, and in this case it's excess demand. We sometimes call that a shortage, but we can describe it as excess demand. So we have 50 people looking for rides who can't find them because of this low price of $5. The bottom line is the people who are out there driving around looking for fares are only willing and able to pick up 25 rides at that low price. The other drivers have gone home or they're just not working that night because of the low price. In a shortage or excess demand environment, we expect there to be upward pressure on the price. And that's because some people will try to outbid others to get that scarce ride. Sometimes it's because the sellers recognize that there's an opportunity to make money because there's a shortage. In any case, that price starts to creep upward. And as the price starts to creep upward, we see people coming out into the street to offer more rides. We see people looking for alternative ways of transportation, calling a friend, for example, or walking. And so that excess demand or shortage starts to diminish. We think the upward pressure on the price will continue until we get to the point where there is no more excess demand. That is to say, when we get to the point of a price of 10 and the number of rides exchanging between buyers and sellers equal to 50. So again, when we started up here, we had excess supply, the price went down. When we started down here, we had excess demand, price went up, and now we are left with the conclusion that if we let this market operate all by itself, we should end up at a price of 10 and a quantity of 50, which we refer to as the equilibrium. Equilibrium refers to a situation of no change, and in this case it's the price at which the quantity demanded equals the quantity supplied.